Okie dokie. Let's try that again and not randomly unplug my network switch. Makes it quite hard to stream when the internet just randomly disappears when you like that. So, yeah, I will go through what's in again. Hardcore Season 8 was the first time I'd really got into DDO properly. And I got to about level 14, I think was the highest. And most of what got me killed a lot of time was just getting a bit overconfident, thinking like, it's a bit risky, but I can do it, and then not being able to do it. And I decided I really want to get to 20 this time, get some of the rewards, maybe get some of the favour stuff, we'll see. So I thought I'd do a little practice character first, and also do it on a fresh server that I haven't played on before, so I can get the bonus DDO points, because there's a sale on. So it all works out nicely. I've also decided that clearly the problem was that the builds I was using were just too good, which is why I was confident. So we have gone with a randomly created build, used the DDO random character creator, and we've got a build. And I don't think it's going to be terrible, but it's not optimal. I thought it would make it more interesting, so I'm going to go through and first of all, I'm going to get rid of the starting soon thing and go through it and get it all set up. We'll see how it goes. So, the build I've got is if I just pop up my build planner here. Let's move that somewhere I can actually see it as well. Here we go. That's off to the side just to be. So yeah, we are going. Well, there's the build. It's an Artificer Bard, as you do. No, it's not. That's the wrong one. This is the one I'm going for. I did two and looked through them both. Decided which one to go with. So yeah, this is the stats. Dark Hunter Cleric, a lot of strength, practically nothing else. It's a 32-point build because I've unlocked 32 points from Cash Shop, so might as well use it. Yeah, one of the universal trees rolls was Vistani Knife Fighter with strength. So I'm thinking, I also don't have dex for most things, but because with Dark Hunter, I get all of the 2-weapon fighting feats for free. So I think Dual Daggers is going to be the go, and I can do favoured weapons, Blood of Vol. I think it can work. We'll see. The epics, yeah, I'm not really fussed about because I'm probably not going to get that far. Just got my little notes here for how I'm going to run things, or at least my plan, and then we'll add to that, change it as things go on. So let's get to what we're going with specialist, aren't we, for Dark Hunter? Dark Hunter, there we go. And it was an Asimar, wasn't it? Yep. Oh no, Half Orc, sorry, the other one was Asimar. Half Orc, rah. Maxed strength, 11 dex, 12 con, 13 int. It's a surprisingly clever half orc. 11 wisdom. Okay. We've got high stuff. We have a stat that's high at least. We'll get rid of that for now. There we go. So you know, it's not the end of the world. Concentration with magic is not going to be. We will have buffs and stuff, but I'm not too fussed about that. We will dump points into disable device and open lock. Search and spot. Is listen a skill, or is that we're going to put. We've got positive dex, so we're going to put pointed to tumble because I just like being able to tumble. Then we use magic device, it's just kind of handy. Listen, jump. A point into heal, just so we've got it. Don't think. Put 1 point to balance. Again, I don't think we'll need it, but it's there if we do. And then, should probably quickly run over. So, what am I doing for the actual build itself? Let's open up my DDO builder. Pop that up on here. So basically, most of the stuff is just strength, and survivability and weapon damage for the most part. The enhancements I'll go through once we've got a bit more of them, but that was also randomly set up as well. How many I've got in each. So I think we're just gonna, I don't know what to do, Dark Hunter first maybe? We're not going to get that many. We're going to get some sneak attack stuff. Deepwood Stalker Tree is functionally useless bar some health. Half Orcs. Tempest I think is going to be our main point. Is that actually useful? Yeah. Offhand melee attacks. Yeah, I think that's going to be that. Or do we want to go for... We're not going to get War Priest for a little while because we'll get some other levels first. Could go straight for Vistani. Let's get Point of Vistani for the cool guy knife stance. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do first. Well, possibly over planning here. What we're getting is weapon focused. Favoured animal, monstrous humanoid. Pretty common, I think. I think that covers kobolds and stuff, doesn't it? Let's get human. Actually, no, let's just go human. Gonna fight a lot of them. Weapon focused, piercing weapons. Let's get that because we'll need that for quite a few other things as well. Can't get dodge or anything, you know, actually useful, but never mind. Let's randomise into something that doesn't look terrible. Oh, you know what? That looks okay. Is it lawful good? Yes, it was, wasn't it? The very original name. And let's go. Okay, for some reason I don't have sound. That's probably...
You find yourself waking on a shore of flotsam. Memories of a large white dragon striking your ship come flooding back.
Theoretically, you guys
you're
can
awake.
hear it.
Oi, you ain't
I'm just gonna
undead,
check
are
it's
you?
not gone weird on you though. Let's see. I apologise. The sound is gonna. No. Twitch. Let's see how it goes, and hopefully it's not too weird. Let's see how it goes, and hopefully it's not too weird. Okay, it's just my headphones have stopped. You know what? Headphone playback is wrong. So let's try that again. Playback is wrong. So let's try that again. Playback is wrong. I still can't hear anything. Bear with me just 1 second. Still can't hear anything. I realise just sat at the beach isn't particularly interesting.
Hello, everybody.
Interesting.
Hello, everybody.
Interesting.
Hello, everybody.
Okay.
Hello, everybody.
Let's-
Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Ian, welcome to another first.
There we are.
Ian, welcome to another first.
There we are.
Ian, welcome to another first.
There we are.
Ian,
Oh, that's going to loop horribly if I do that. So
another
let's,
first.
let's not do that. Oh, that's going to loop horribly if I do that. So
another
let's,
first.
And close that. Close that and back into the game. Right. First things first. We need.
Ah, you're awake. Oi, you ain't
Yeah,
undead,
just
are you?
Shut up a second. Let's get 3 and 4 rotated. 2 back
Can you
down,
move?
And then UI. Load main. Hasn't done my combat window, but that's fine. Go there.
Ah, you're
Guild
awake.
that I don't have,
Oi,
but that's
you
fine.
ain't
Keeps
undead,
that
are
away.
you?
Cool.
Can you talk? Speak to me.
If what the
Follow me.
halfling said was true,
As this is the first
no one
time
but
I've
you
made a
made
character
it to
on
the
Civ, I
island
can't skip
alive.
tutorial,
Camp's
which
up
is
here.
it may be worth following
annoying,
this
but
rogue.
that will be accurate
For
to
now.
hardcore, so let's just move this into some useful situations. Don't need that.
Here we are. So you want a weapon or not?
We won't need that. Although this will get rid of them later as needed. What shall I take? So I can use a long sword.
Go ahead. Give it a few swings.
As you take hold of the weapon, feeling its balance, you can't help but notice this Jeets has more he wants to say.
Selimus is at the grotto. Tell her to keep her knickers on.
I am actually going to
Selimus is in the grotto.
smash these so I
I
don't
shall
have to
show
buy
you the
a
way.
hireling straight away. Should be able to get enough stuff with a little bit of luck. Close those, 'cause that's very annoying.
Tell me, was it exciting to see a dragon up close?
I always feel like there should have been a cutscene or something there for the waking up. Yeah, like yeah, just a little CGI cutscene or something.
Here we
Well,
are.
I was hoping for more.
Go
from that,
inside
but
and speak with Selimus. I'll wait here for Jeets.
I was hoping for some potions or something.
Is
that I
this
can sell.
Selimus, the cleric you were
Who
sent
the
to
hell are
find?
you? First, I shall surround us with a protection spell.
Her spell temporarily
If anyone
prevents
has
you
any
from
questions or
dying,
anything,
though you can still suffer
just
injuries.
shout and I'll try my best to answer them.
This effect will wear off
Far from an
when you
expert at this
leave
game.
these caves.
Now,
Oh,
let's
for a
be
little while,
about
so I've
it.
got a vague idea. Ooh, that's a point. Tumble controls. Environmental tumble
A
controls.
gate. There must be a way to open it. Try up that ladder. I'll remain here and bash any Sawagan trying to sneak out.
You hear the shuffling and wheezing of some creature coming from the corridor ahead. The corroded lever at the rear of this corridor most likely controls the gate where the cleric,
Good job,
Selimus, is
but
waiting.
No time to dawdle.
Just do this bit as quick as I can. Hopefully, it shouldn't take too long.
Selimus isn't too honked at me. Thanks for putting in the good words.
Charge! What, it's empty?
Come down from
Oi, where's the bloody Sawagan?
Look, the door closed behind us.
It would be logical to assume.
If I ever stream, famous stream YouTuber, boy, where's the bloody Sawagan is absolutely going to be a notification because that
There are more of them up
voice
there.
line has lived
Stay
rent free in
alert.
my head for like a decade. Not decade, like 2016 or whenever it was I first tried
For the
DDO.
flame! Sawagan wretches, are you scared of me? Come down and fight! Purge the wicked! Such is the fate of evil. Now, let's find a way out of here.
Wait for the trapdoor to open.
Take this. Anyone see a key?
Curious. I just stepped on something.
You grab the silver key.
Down there.
Time to swim for the
I knew
surface.
you'd come in handy. This way.
I'm weary. Let's take a moment to rest.
Rest.
Crikey.
Oh yeah, I need to talk to him for this. I seem to have misplaced my thieves' tools.
Nice. Not that I don't trust your skills, but why don't you go
There's
through
also
the door
daily dance
first?
I can do afterwards, which
You two having
50-50 as to
fun?
whether I want to use them for
It's
this.
time for
If
us to
they're low,
go.
I'll use them. If they're high,
The High priestess should be
I'll
up
probably
ahead.
save them.
The onus for much suffering rests squarely
So
upon
that's
her
exotic, but
slimy,
in
webbed
the
head.
hardcore
There
proper,
she is,
I might not get
performing some kind of
good rolls.
profane blood magic.
But if the
I will open
low
the door.
rolls, then it's kind of similar worst case scenarios.
According to our employer, there's a secret passage around here somewhere leading to Korthos.
More
You
important,
boys
treasure.
I must cleanse the profane energies around the shrine.
My rogue sense, let Selimus do her thing. You and I'll take care of the important
You
stuff.
feel a stiff
treasure.
draft from somewhere in this room.
Yep, we
Perhaps
sure
the hidden passage to the village is in here.
Found the secret passage? Go on. Brilliant. Tidy lasses and pints up the wazoo. Here I
will.
come.
Oh, it's because I've got the
We're almost done here. The way out
minus
is up
from
ahead.
the check penalty.
But
minus,
first,
isn't
I
it?
want to reward you for your assistance.
Actually, might take that off because
Please come speak
not
with
being
me.
able to tumble is weirdly I find weirdly irritating. They give you a dagger? No. Although I'm going to go and replace it in a second anyway. It doesn't actually matter.
Stepping out of the grotto, you find yourself in Korthos village. The Sahuagin have threatened this place for generations.
Then what we're
Judging
going
from
to
how
do
it looks
is
now, the Sahuagin are winning. However, some hopeful souls still hold out for help to arrive.
Can't sell it anyway. So I need 5 of them. Yeah, so it's not enough. So I'll go and do this bit by myself. What I want is to go dual daggers. I don't have 2 weapon fighting right away, do I? I don't think you get that till like level 2. But I would still like to have dual daggers ready to go. And actually I can... Yep. Something to keep on the Borderlands. And what we're going to do is quickly run normal mode, go through a run and do all the wilderness bosses, and hopefully get some ingots to make some daggers. And also if I do a full exploration of it as well, that nets enough XP that I should get to level 2 in a bit, and then should be enough. I think it's level 3 from memory that I get 2 weapon fighting. There's a free perk. I will have to double check. Dark Hunters, check wiki. 2 weapon, yeah, level 2. So, I know technically I can do it before that, but nothing. This is the first spawn. Pendant spawn. It's a mud man that spawns there. You can also use this to start getting some tokens for the mount as well.
Someone's plans for a nice quiet picnic on this island came to an unexpected end.
Probably won't farm enough to get the mount just now, because not really going to need it. Although I suppose the XP is probably better now than later. Although later I can do it quicker, it's got high speed. So yeah, no, I'll do it later. Very weird not having tumble.
The water wheel continues to turn at this mill, even though the owners have long since
to the
fled to
little
the safety of the
encampment.
keep.
Excuse me. There's a Twitch chat thing just decided to go crazy then. It did. Oh, I was going to do daily dice as well, wasn't I? Yeah, I'll do it when we get back. Done a complete loop. There's a doobly-doo I can use here for some boost that probably won't actually matter. Actually, plus strength's kind of nice. Take that back.
Monsters have built a small camp atop
Okay, you
this
can
hill,
tell
giving them a
from the
commanding view of the valley below.
it's normally sort of around here that it spawns, and you'll see some oh god, the name of them, it's completely gone out of my head. Hyena people. Yeah, I don't know what I'm thinking of. It's just completely gone out of my head. That'll come to me in a second. No. Oh, that's what I meant. Oh, did I? Yeah, I got the watermill, didn't I? Actually, I can check the actual thing, 'cause it'll say, won't it? Watermill, yeah, monsters camp. Right, good. Still on track. Moving on ahead for anyone who's not done it before. Very helpful map until I filled it, to be honest. We want to head up this one. That's one action point. Not two now, I suppose. And there can be a boss here, but there isn't. Bad luck with the bosses so far. Also potentially one here, but it looks like it's also not spawned. And somewhere around here, it moves around in a few different locations. So let's go there. We can get a crest, and there are 3 crests we'll pick up in total, which is one of the like guaranteed.
Dense webs cover the
spawn.
trees in this dark and isolated gorge.
No. Wasn't sure if he was dead then. Annoyingly, at this rate, I'm not even going to have enough to buy a hireling. I was thinking if I've got no healing, but there are some rush shrines I can use. I can get to them without getting too hurt. So we're not doing enough damage at the moment, but it should be fine. I don't keep missing. It is strength of, yeah, I've just gone mad. Also another boss potentially just up here, but it looks like not, 'cause I should be able to see it. Sort of just in front of this slope there's a raptor. Spawns, or doesn't spawn in this case. I am going to quickly hop up onto this to get the hunting lodge exploration up here.
This hunting lodge has been boarded up and abandoned in the face of ceaseless monster attacks.
And there's a big crayfish that spawns in between these 3 lumps of earth here, but you can tell it's buried in the ground, but you can see the chest it has, or will have when you defeat it, is already there. Just locked till you defeat it, but if you can't see it, it's not there. So it hasn't spawned. 0 for 5 at this point, which is disappointing. Potentially one up here. As far as I know, they all have the same spawn chance, but this guy up here seems to spawn less than others, but I think that's just weird personal bias on my part. No. Actually, smash these barrels in the hopes they have some gems at least. At this rate, I'm going to have to go back functionally empty-handed. What I'm really after is 2 ingots. I'm going to use that rush shrine actually. 2 ingots. Don't really care which ones. The ethereal one probably have slightly more chance of being useful, but they're going to get replaced soon enough that it doesn't really matter. The first would be good. Cloak of Feather Fall is always useful. The gloves and the goggles aren't as good as the ones you get from Porthos, so they're a bit useless. I think those gloves get replaced with the gloves from Saltmarsh anyway, so it really doesn't matter if they don't. There's also another boss here, potentially, but yet again, nothing. Which is very disappointing.
A small fisherman's shack stands deserted on the riverbank.
Now I want to head across to the little lizard village. Over this way. It's very weird to do this I'm happy with. Normally I'd say you get like 50-50. I don't know what the one better than is. I'm sure a wiki will list it somewhere, but it seems like overall that you'll get sort of 5 or 15. You get less than 5, I'd say that's unlucky. More than 5 is good. I think we are 0 for 6 at the moment, so we're not doing great.
With the keep under siege, the local lizard folk have grown bold. They've built a camp down by the water, right in the center of the valley.
There's a few different places it can spawn. There is the crest, there it is. It can also spawn up on that shelf there, or in one of these little nest beds. Probably the other places around town. You just look around and find it's sparkling and very easy to see. I have to remind myself that I was initially going to pick the great axe or something, and then no, I can't. I'm just so used to Harvard being like a big burly melee character, and I am a strength based melee character, but not that sort. Hey, another rank up, very nice. I know stuff. I can hear stuff attacking me. I will kill it once I get up here and I can see it a bit easier. I think the problem I'm likely to have with this build strikes me.
This was once a great and impressive
is
tower,
I'm not gonna
but it was
get
reduced to rubble
much
in a battle
AoE
long ago.
that I can think of. And there's the third crest. Yeah, third crest. There's all of them. That's good. Okay, so when it comes to the boss later, we've got the fisherman's hut, didn't we? Fisherman's shack, yes. A habit of missing, of not getting close enough to that one and getting it. Then from the tower, we want to head straight east. Oh. Hey, you mind? Like I said, this is not the quickest way to level, but it gets us some useful stuff. And so I'm not sure. I think we'd have to put the I don't know how good the random loot's going to be at getting the daggers. It's not exactly a typical class weapon, so if I get 2 of these, at least they'll do us for a few levels. Possibly get something from Feywild at 5. Saltmarsh might be something from Saltmarsh, I honestly can't remember. But anyway, there's a Satyr boss here potentially, which again, missing. Did I give me a run where there was zero res spawn? I'm very frustrated if it's true. We will grab this buff fountain thing. Oh, that's, I think, useless for us. You deal with it. What even is earth damage? Didn't even know earth damage was a thing. Acid piercing. There's no thoughts. I can't remember. I just don't remember seeing that. Also potentially, but seriously?
You find a grave
Nothing
here.
here
Laura.
either.
It's been neglected for many years.
Really not doing well on these rares. At least I can guarantee one of them. But, yeah. There's a rush, so it's not too bad. Can heal and then finish off the loop. Oh, it's very slow in their movement speed, so no hand. Actually, would have hurt as much, so I might just. Yeah. Damage in there, so. Yeah. Definitely. Got this on the head. There we go. So, potentially also a boss up here, but oh my goodness, a rare actually spawned. That is genuinely surprising at this point. Come here. Where my health is low, thank you. Should probably recall, but I think I'm just going to go for the statue. Well, oh, there's an ingot, that's good. And a shield. Constitution +1. Must be slightly. I can't remember what the Glorious Guard gives. Hallowed and Sacred is useless, so I'll take the Constitution. Glory Guard does look quite cool from memory. Oh yeah, that's not bad. Take the one that does something.
Enchanted stones stand in a ring.
I'm hoping
The
I
weathered
can
pillars look like
just
they've been here for a very long
range
time.
those guys that are following me, because... Well no, I've got a health potion, didn't I? Was gonna quaff that just in case, because this would be a really crappy place to die. The practice run didn't even get to level 2. And I'm hoping this slightly slower start will just then speed up and smooth out everything else. That's the hope. It may just have been quicker to just blitz through it and get loot another way. Still think in theory this was a good idea. I just didn't expect it quite so unlucky with not picking up anything. Let's get the caves of
Small,
chaos.
squalid cave entrances dot the ravine walls.
Go.
These must be the Caves of Chaos, where the cultists and their
rest as well.
monster allies have made their
Yeah,
base.
this is really not what I was expecting. Oh, that did not even fully heal me. Sorry, I'm just quickly changing a setting somewhere. Can just put that on auto and I'll do it. Can't find the setting I was after anyway. Oh, it doesn't really matter. There we go. I think what I like about hardcore get dicey. Or it could be absolutely fine. Anyway, what I was going to say is what I do like about DDO is like the sort of time to death is quite low.
A monster attack has reduced
high,
this
depending on
farmstead to a
which way you're measuring
smoking
it.
ruin.
It takes you a while to die. My big problem with, like, say, Path of Exile hardcore mode is you just like. No, yeah, that was a terrible finger snap, but like in the blink you
A
can just
smashed
splat
wagon
in the blink
stands
of
in
an
the
eye.
middle of the road. All that
That kind of
remains.
sucks. Whereas this feels slower, and like you have more time to run away or react. So the only exception I would give that probably is traps. But if you know whether the traps are all avoidable or mitigatable depending on which way you want to play it. And so, if you're like, oh, there's a row of traps, and if you run through it, it will kill you pretty much instantly, but don't run through it. I feel like you can see them something, either be that looking them up in the wiki or high search and spot to see them and then finding to disarm them, if that's what you can do. Luckily this character can.
There's a small
So
ring
what's
of
the
mushrooms
safest way?
here. Is the
Not that
fairy
all
ring a
traps are
natural
disarmable, there are a
phenomenon,
few that aren't.
or something created by the
from
Fae?
memory. Or, if not, functionally not, you can't disable them until you've got past them, sort of thing. Which is kind of the same thing. Let's do the guaranteed spawn. I think there's also a rush shrine up on the hill, which honestly I might have to use again. Still can't believe we've
You
only
get
got
an
one boss.
uneasy feeling as you approach this
We've got
ancient
two
altar.
left in the map, I think. Did we get another ingot? No. Can I use scimitars? Oh yeah, okay. That may actually be better. Ooh, temporary hit points, yeah, I'll take that. What's the other thing it's got? Curse spewing, don't care. Feeding. Feeding on crit, or is that on? Feeding 5. On vorpal hit, so. Oh no, it's got a 15. Okay. Right, what I want to do is not get stuck here for a start. Yeah, what I actually want to do is get up this hill. Go to the creepy statue up there. Right. 2 or 3 goblins there, but they're easy to get rid of. Eventually, get up the blooming hill.
This newly built statue, just as menacing as the heap down below.
Yes.
The cult of evil chaos has made its arrival known to
How did I
everyone in
find
the
it?
valley.
16, so I've got 17. Yeah, still on track. As we want to go to the last but one boss now. Well, not boss, rare spawn. Try and get the terminology correct so as to make it easier to Google, if nothing else. And also, just to be correct when you can. It's good. And it looks like... Go on. Oh, there's a guy here that you talk to, and he spawns a boss, and all that happens, but he's not there. We got... That is, I think, the unluckiest I've ever been. Oh, actually, no, there's one more down here. Go away, wolves. Let's try to make a point. Yeah, point was, that is the unluckiest I think I've been. Given one of those is guaranteed because you use those crests to spawn it. Normally get 4 or 5 in addition to that. So this has been, frankly, a disaster. And no, this one's not here either. Oh, a healing potion, maybe. Hey! Look at that. Probably won't need it, but handy to have spare. I think I've missed what's this. 3 left. Tree. Keep myself. What have I missed? Box pass I will do in a second. Hermit's hut. Wait, what? That not. Apparently, I did not get close enough to that building for it to trigger. That's annoying. Oh, at least I got the Slayer rewards. Or is it just the one ingot we got? Yep. Well, at least that's one. Stick that in the offhand for now. Until I get sort of level 5, I think it is, where I get the... it's cleric levels and can get blood and bowl.
A small hermit's hut stands here, surrounded
level
by
5, I
well-tended
think, is my plan.
beehives.
To go cleric.
The place looks like it's still inhabited.
No, sorry.
Even though the caves of
4, 3. Definitely want to get 2 levels of range of Dark Hunter because to get 2 weapon fighting. And then I think and then 3rd level. Get something else. Yeah, because 3rd level they get something. I can't actually remember what it is. So for 4th level, I'm going to get 2 or 3 levels in cleric, and then just sort of mix it up. So I've got the 7 cleric and 13 Dark Hunter. This is just the least efficient way of starting ever. The plan was do it. I thought, first 4 spawns or whatever it was, that would get me my 2 ingots, and then I could just nip back, maybe get some tokens. But that game just really don't want to play along. Stupid squirrel. Get my anger on the squirrel.
a massive oak, taller than any of the other trees, dominates
It
this
still seems
corner
weird
of
to me
the
that
valley.
you don't get the keep. It's the one, so we're gonna go up this way and get the passage. No, I'll risk not resting. It should be fine. I'm unlikely to get hit for anything too hard. There's no bosses or anything. So, I think it's 2 goblins at the top of the hill normally, if that. But maybe a bear on a wolf on the way up, so should be fine. yeah, the last, you'll see I'm at 18 out of 20 places explored. I've got the blocked passage up here, and the last one is the key. Because apparently, despite being inside it and spawning outside, just outside of it, I have not discovered it. It's weird. But I think it's going to be easier quicker, certainly to recall back and run outside back again. Boy, is it kind of weird that doesn't work.
The road leading up
There you
into
go.
the mountains has been blocked by a recent
cool.
landslide. The valley has been cut off from outside help.
Excuse me. I'm going to immediately hop outside again.
The keep on the borderlands was built to protect this valley.
There we are. Don't know why that doesn't
Constant
trigger the first
monster
time.
attacks have driven the valley's residents to take
Just one
refuge
of those little
behind the
DDO
keep's walls.
weirdnesses. Make me dagger. And it's an ethereal ingot I got, isn't it? Ethereal gives it ghost touch, doesn't it? Yeah. Nice. We can equip that. Save that. I'll go and get some. I'll probably do a bag run quickly now. Probably Borderlands missions quests to be honest. No, I'll do the core plus ones first. Get rid of all of these, keep the thieves tools, keep the treasure token. Treasure token and feather token. Yeah. The Dark Hunter, so I'm a ranger. Ranger, there you are. Let's definitely get some disable device, open lock, search and spot. Oh. Extra point in tumble so I can actually tumble. And then listen, why not? Hey, 2 weapon fighting. Just weird. Huh. I did not know you could leave that way. Something new every day. Oh, I said I was going to do daily dice, didn't I? So, good thing is daily dice are per server. Not bad. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, that's actually really good. It's a cosmetic armor. Yeah. Huh. Well, that's annoying. Got this on functionally a throwaway character. That looks rad. Oh, I like that. Not very Dark Country necessarily, but it's cool. Gonna use the 400 XP because why not? 10k XP I might save though. Save that as well. Yeah, don't know. First things first. Bats. Because I'm gonna need some. So I do head to the. There we are. Head to the harbour. That's Audrey. I'll go up with it. Pop you in here because I'm one of those people that has to have bags in specific spaces. Darking goes by offhand. Bits pats. You got Remarkable gems. That's the gem bag. Then we'll talk to the guy Helix up here. I'll take a tiny ingredients bag. Thank you very much. Did I set these to auto gather? I didn't, did I? That was foolish of me. And then we can also go and talk to the fella in the Temple of the 12. Whoever it is in the Temple of the 12 that gives you a bag. While I'm doing that, let's pick what we're gonna invest in. We've got Vistan as well. Is that 12? Alright. It's lost much plaza. Don't want to go there. That's well, that's what I was after. Excuse me 1 second. Just going to quickly change something on OBS because the red bar was really quite annoying. Anyway, what we're should put the tab, wasn't she? While that's doing, yeah, let's go point to the Vistani first. So I do the cool knife. I think Tempest for now. And a small ingredients bag. So that's 30, yeah. Cool. Small gem bags only like 6 or something. Pathetic, isn't it? Yeah. 12 for that. We'll pick up some others when we get the money for them. Let's just get rid of that because we can't sell it. Get rid of that because we can't sell it. So these two will go into the bank. Can't use the guild thing because I'm not in a guild. Back with boring setup stuff, hopefully. So then things will go reasonably smooth. Just went straight past the bank, never mind. Go round. Will I? Or will I just... No, I'll just live with it. Coin or rep so I can... Make sure I've got enough thieves tools. Those will do for now. And do I want to crack this going for 1750 and then 3,500 favour? We'll see. We'll see how the build goes, because it might be that the build is just really crap and struggling, so I don't want to push for 3,500. Probably don't anyway, because that's not a fight. Like, that's doing so many quests on Elite. Actually, the level... No, because the level lockout doesn't... The level lockout's actually for Reaper, isn't it? The hardcore Season 8 level lockout thing was a Season 8 specific thing, I think. So I can just do stuff really low level. So yeah, pretty well done. I honestly thought I'd just done this. Did I not? No, just, sorry, I just reincarnated my main recently and just did it on that. I haven't done it on any character, but what I can do now is hire. I should have gone for the market, really. Give me some assistance. Give me a cleric. Did you buy that, or did I run away? But no, I ran away before I bought it. Oh, it's going well. Go straight for Elite if we can. It might be that
Ahead is the
Actually
cellar
struggle a
where the
little bit to do
Caneth
it on Elite.
crystal is hidden.
Straight away. Yes.
You can feel the life-saving
Ah, I can
heat
roll again.
emanating from the magic crystal Boldar spoke of. But from the shadows approach those who would doom Korthos by destroying it.
Yeah. You gotta. Okay. It is. Dryad can functionally solo this. Possibly not in time to stop them destroying the crystal, but like that, I can just leave her to it. She got it covered. And then I just wait for the people that are going to mainline for the crystal. That guy. Good use of trip. Cool. I've got trip on cooldown again. Slap. That will-o-wisp. Oh, that one. Dryad is an unusual first name. You Kristen, no, you're not Kristen. Yeah. That was like a knoll. Hello, my name is Noel Cobalt. Very weird. I think there's one more that spawns here that goes straight for the crystal. That ain't him. Oh, fuck. And the last guy spawns out here. Normally. I'm a bit worried he's going to spawn somewhere else now. Oh no. Spawn there.
You have slain the last cultist, thus protecting the Caneth crystal and saving Korthos.
Hooray. Bit bang. Wait, how did I hit? Okay. That just not update? What was that quest worth? 0 favour. Didn't think that was possible, but okay. This one's nice and quick at least.
Dust and mold fill this ill-maintained storehouse. You can hear the telltale skittering of worms
No,
nearby.
nothing bad, because I did need to do that crystal quest anyway to get the one in the tavern, which I'm going for the smash bones. It's not worth it. The time it takes to get it, I could just do most of another quest. It's a surprisingly big dagger.
This appears to be the main storeroom. It seems the
Is it just
villagers
that I needed
have
to
been
zone? Oh, yeah,
preparing
just didn't update it.
for
So
it
that's
seems.
Damn it. Ah, perhaps it's on 5 though. Like, you could have completed a quest.
large silver key. A Sahuagin emerges from a hidden passage, demanding the key. You mustn't let the scrolls fall into Devourer hands.
That's a good reminder that I need to get some sort of magic missile protection ASAP. Actually, I suppose I only need to get to level 4. And then Cleric gets a Night Shield. As one of their first things, I think. Pretty sure they do anyway.
The door swings. It appears that the floor in this room can be moved and rotated.
Not that I've done this too many times or anything. Oh, this one.
The protective spell dissipates. All that remains now is to take and deliver the scroll.
But yeah, this bit is kind of slow paced, but good to pick up. Is that the false life one? Yeah, it was. Good. This is my least favourite of the 3. Because it just seems to take a
Coming from
weirdly
deep
long
in the
time no
crypt,
matter.
you hear the strange and unsettling echoes that Kaya spoke of. And by the passage leading in, a strange sarcophagi. You notice something strange about the wall to the west. You found some kind of secret door in the wall. Once you open it, you can reach whatever's behind it.
There's not much point going that way because you still have to come back down this way to the crest, so it's not actually any quicker.
What were those cultists up to? A treasure chest glimmers in the dark passage here. There's a Sahuagin in here, performing some kind of ritual.
Come, dead son of Korthos, rise and do my bidding.
A magical crest appears from the destroyed altar.
Always nice when you can get
If you take it with you, it may be useful later. You continue to hear cultists about their evil work from further inside the crypt.
Obviously we'll save that great arrow with both people will be doing something slightly risky.
As you slay these foul cultists, take care to keep your own health up. Another treasure chest. Perhaps the cultists brought it here, but it's yours now. There's another Sahuagin. It croaks.
Cragwolf Hayton, in life you served the light, but in death you shall serve the devourer.
Another crest drops out as you smash the altar. There might still be other altars elsewhere in this crypt.
80 XP or something is a big deal. Slightly irritating though. Bear with me just 1 second, sorry. Got some sort of notification popping up. I'm not sure of what kind. Don't know. Still really quite bitter. It's very nice cosmetic.
A chest.
On a server, I'm not
It's
gonna
out
pay.
and the acid sprays out of the wall as the
At
gate
least if this was on
slams
hardcore, I
shut.
could get the free transfer. So I could get it on Argo, which is my main, the server all my characters are on. It's not worth paying for a transfer for. Probably cheaper just to buy it.
In the middle of this chamber is an
Right, let's just
evil
destroy the altar
devourer
this time.
altar. By it, when the altar collapses, a third crest appears. It glows with cold magic.
Did I get the trick? Yeah, I did. Very nice. If anyone wants, I don't know why you would want it.
A
but if you want
magical barrier blocks the way,
build
and behind you fit the
on your
last
own, or
crest
just a
in
link to
place,
the
and the
character
magic
or
shield
the
dissipates.
shout
The Sahuagin inside spits out in a venomous voice. The last devourer altar shatters. Your bold action saved Korthos and brought the Sahuagin's fell scheme to naught. The treasure chest in the antechamber is now yours.
And retreat. Brute's just so bad.
Hero. It is on the people's lips as you walk by. Cautious looks have become friendly nods. Then word comes that your presence is requested in the tavern.
Touch you. Spray block's good as well, but I think I need death block this early because I don't think there is anything that can death block this early. So I'll keep the Spearbane for now. Keep that. Keep those. Ready as I'll ever be. Oh, this has got weird. There we go. Should probably get Dryad in. Could really do with another dagger. Don't know how that works, but that's. Sorry, there's some weird Twitch Discord notifications going on.
Your stalwart defense gives the Sahagin pause, but you hear more of them gathering outside for a final assault.
Oh, not too much useful there, but
weathered the Sahuagin storm. Now, after that traitorous Jacoby Drexelhand, he must have fled into the cellar. Drexelhand isn't here. The chamber beyond the secret passage looks ancient, predating Korthos village.
It's life. Yeah, I'll take that. Oh, does that actually? No, I love having that combat thing on for the. Do not stack. So, well, given I'm not doing any light on that, I suppose that actually does nothing for me. So I will sell it. Finding a new ring seems slightly more likely than finding a new belt. Also, the belt's got better mods, so I'd rather replace the ring. So now it's something in the game I don't actually think mentions anywhere that enhancement bonuses don't stack. Because to me, logically, they would. But especially if you don't see other bonuses early on. Typically, inside quality and stuff tends to be higher level. Everything you see has enhancement bonus on it, so I think you just assume that's the wording of it. That's, you know, plus, you know, life, for instance. Why wouldn't they stack? You know, I don't know if that's a pen and paper thing. I don't think it is.
There.
It's never really come up in a pen and paper game I've played.
Nowhere left to run. Finish the job. It's something they should explain. Can I sit down now? Start playing the game. Okay. I'm playing a wizard, I want to get intelligence on every item. I didn't immediately notice, especially if it's a spell where it's not. You know, you can notice reasonably quickly because you probably look at your character sheet at some point. Whereas unless you get into the details of your character sheet, with that dice, then unless you get into the details of your character sheet, you're not going to see that they're switch gear while it's happening. You're probably not going to notice. I do feel like there could be a slightly shortened recall times, especially if the mission's already finished. But oh, does this give a dagger? Possibly. No. Scimitar that it. Wait, I'm sorry. It's swim and jump. Have I never noticed that? Oh.
Your victories have made the village much safer, but only temporarily. It's time to take the fight to the Sahuagin, out in the wilds of Korthos Island.
Do you sell? You just sell things, don't you? Right, that's those done. So didn't actually get any gear from that, but could have done. Let's go to keep. Actually, yeah, what do I want to go for first? I think morale bonus is strength. I'm going to be on that. That's quite a lot. To get reflex, yeah. Actually, if I do this, I think that was part of my plan to get Doggo. I just skipped Doggo. I might have just skipped Doggo for sneak attack dice. Could get Bleed the Weak now and spec into something else later. I don't. Do I want it? Or do I want to go for something like Tempest? Let's grab it for now. Can always spec out, yeah, respec enhancements is dirt cheap. Somehow missed clicked that. That's embarrassing. And mailbox, just because that icon bugged me. Yeah, it was neat, it is there. 50 DDO books, thank you very much. 25 points for 25. Nice. Actually, guys, I've just realised how late it is, and I need to go to sleep so I'm not exhausted at work tomorrow. So, thank you for those that are watching, and I will be back tomorrow, probably. Have a good evening all.